Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm going to review a movie, came out earlier this year in January, which is a bad sign. The dump away time for movies, called Underwater. And this isn't a bad movie, it's not a terrible movie, but it definitely is a January horror movie, for sure. It stars Kristen Stewart and T.J. Miller. Few other people, like, they're kind of known, but not really known. I forget their names, but they're in it too. Yeah, and so basically it's a underwater drill site, and something goes wrong. They don't know what it is. They think it's an earthquake, and it turns out that there's this strange creature, well, a set of different creatures that are lurking down below that are wreaking havoc. So the premise is really cool. It's something that definitely, like, that's why I decided to watch it, because it's something that I would enjoy normally. But and one thing I will say is the CGI water is pretty cool looking. Like, they did a good job making, like, a pretty creepy, spooky looking abyss, and like deep, dark, thick water, and it's all CGI. You can tell they did a good job with that. The acting from Kristen Stewart's good. Her performance really led this movie, and it actually carried it from beginning to end. If it was, a lesser actress, it probably wouldn't have been as, easy to sit through from beginning to end. And same with T.J. Miller too. He's like the comic relief character, and you do need that in this movie. I mean, definitely those two performances are what carried the movie for the most part. And again, it's not the greatest movie, though. I mean, the CGI creatures, they kind of did a good job. Like, I'm a firm believer that less is more when it comes to monster movies and horror movies. Like, the less you see the creature, the scarier it is. And they kind of did that with this, but they showed enough of it that you got an alright glimpse of it. So it was kind of stuck in the middle. Like, they showed too much for it to work as, like, a hardly see anything, like, leave it all a mystery kind of a horror movie. But you didn't see enough to really relish that much in the art behind the creatures that were designed for it, which were alright creatures. They were kind of cool, but there's some other cooler ideas that I think would have worked better for a movie like this. Yeah, it's an alright time. Like, you're not stuck with it for a long time. It's 1 hour 35 minutes. It's perfect length. Yeah, basically it's a pretty throwaway action movie, horror movie, thriller movie, really, and it tried to achieve more than it had available, but it's an alright job. It's a passable job. Yeah, I mean, basically, and for my perspective, one of the most redeeming qualities of this movie was getting to see Kristen Stewart run around in a bikini for a good 10-15 minutes at the end of the movie. So yeah, other than that, it's an alright movie. It's worth a watch once, maybe, but it's a pretty throwaway movie. I'm going to give it a C. For grading. And as for cheese grading, it's definitely a pretty cheesy movie, but it's not incredibly cheesy. It's just not that good, so whatever. I'll just give it a straight up medium cheddar. That's fine. But yeah, that's my review for Underwater, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please come back for more.